do. I think it's a great competition. I like the standard of the players. I like the enthusiasm of the players. They just want to get better. So it's good to be here, and I think it's a really good competition. Oh, there's only one goal. We didn't come here to do anything else but win it. So yeah, look, but we understand there's a lot of other good teams as well who are also allowed to play some good cricket. So we'll be giving 100% to win this competition. I think so, and I think what it allowed me to do was have a look at all the local players. So basically the core of our local players is the same, and our overseas players just changed. But yeah, it allowed us to put things in place which would have taken a couple of days had I arrived here straight away. So the boys know my coaching style. I know how they play. I know their strengths. I know their weaknesses. So it's given us a couple of days advantage, I'd say, over a couple of other teams. Yeah, I did follow. In fact, I coached in the BPL in 2015. Dhaka Dynamites, a long time ago. So I have followed the competition. I think the challenges, particularly for the overseas players, is getting used to the conditions as quick as possible. Wickets are slower, they're lower, and as the competition goes on, the wickets get lower and slower. So adapting to those conditions for me is the key, and we need to do that as soon as possible. Like they've played in those conditions. Kushtal has played here a lot, so he understands exactly what the conditions are. For Stephen Taylor, it'll be something new, and it was new for him in the nets today. But he'll get used to that, and he'll get used to that pretty quickly because, as you say, it's not too dissimilar to conditions that we had in Guyana. I have, and you know, all the other teams have got some good players. There's some good players in this league. The key to winning this league is having your local players perform. I think that's the key. You're playing with 7 local players every time, so having your local players perform gives you an advantage. But you know, all the other teams are good. I mean, Borishal look outstanding. They've got a lot of good overseas players and a lot of good local players.
Almost the national team.
Almost the national team, plus Shane Shafridis and Karl Myerses and Mohammed Nabis and Fahim Ashrafs, and they've you name it. They've got David Malan, James Fuller. So they're going to be very, very good. But that's the key for us, is to match them in all departments. And in 20 over cricket, anything can happen. Yeah, practice facilities are excellent. It's really good being out here. We've got our own ground. I know the owners have invested a hell of a lot in this. It's a beautiful facility. We're very happy. Because I know these players. I've worked with these players. I know that we've got enough talent to, if we play to the best of our ability, we're going to be very hard to beat. And all our primary focus is in now is to get to the last 4. You get to the last 4, and then it becomes almost knockout, and then you've got to be on your game. So as long as we get to the last 4, I know we're going to be there and thereabouts at the end of the competition. Yeah, we're not going to have him the first part, and Sumya Saka was outstanding for us in the GSL. He was, I thought he played beautifully, and he carried that form into the white ball series against the West Indies, which I was very pleased to see. He's a great player. Yeah, it's disappointing not to have him. But it allows another guy an opportunity to step up. You know, we've got 2 very good overseas opening batsmen in Taylor and Alex Hales who can step up to that. And when Alex Hales goes, we've got Atul coming from Afghanistan. So we kind of covered in that position. But obviously having Somya would have been fantastic from the start. So as soon as we can get him back, we're going to have him back. He'll be available from game 1. He joins the team tomorrow. Yeah, it's great working with Mohammed Ashraful. We built up a great chemistry in the Global Super League. I think he's going to be a wonderful young coach. I really do. He's got a lot of potential. He's got a very good cricket brain. He understands coaching. He understands how to get the best out of the players. So for me to be able to mentor Mohammed Ashraful will be brilliant. And hopefully one day he coaches Bangladesh, and then hopefully I've played a little part in his journey. But I'm really excited to be working with him.